please check out our shirt on Teespring.
Hey folks, how you doing? I'm in a nursing home trying to recover from my injury on my ankle. So that's why the flowers and everything look kind of pretty right now. And I got my nails done. Sort of. So I'm going to talk about this movie that came out in 2022. It has a Rotten Tomatoes of 92%. It's called Prey. It's a 2022 movie, and you're going to watch it on Hulu right now. It's the 5th movie in the Predator series. So I think it's kind of funny. Some of these YouTube channels telling people like it's Prey, it's Predator 5. You know, a lot of people don't realize, you know, this is a prequel for the series, but I think it's kind of silly how they're doing it. But once again, it's only exclusive on Hulu right now. That's the only place you can watch it. I think one of the reasons for that because the last one that came out was terrible. Didn't make any money because it was really cheesy and stupid. And that's what I have to say about it. Finally, they managed to put like 2 Easter eggs in this movie. Because, you know, this movie takes place in 1718. If you watch the first one, when Schwarzenegger says, you know, if it bleeds, it can die. And somehow they have the characters say that sentence. Also, at the very end of the second one, Predator 2, the Predator hands the officer the gun. And it's called Rafael Gallus 1715 has, like, you know, the saying on the gun in this movie too. And it's called Harrigan's Trophy. So this movie takes place in 1718, and the plains, the United States, at this point in the movie was mostly French territory. This is like the Predator's first time being on Earth. They don't even know about humans. This area of the United States was mostly wild animals. And the Predator is mostly focused on this. I maybe didn't see humans as a big threat or a challenge. Of course, the gear for the Predator is not going to be high-tech to other movies. Because, you know, this movie takes place 300 years before the first one that came in 1986. You can tell the gear on the Predator is not that high-tech in other movies because their helmet is like a skeleton of a beast from a different planet. Also, it shows like the mistreatment of the Europeans towards the Americans during this time. In this movie, the Native Americans speak in modern day English. They have French people, but they speak French. But the only time they speak English is when the translators try and speak with the Native American. So the main character is played by Amber Midthunder. Her character's name is Naru. Naru is an interesting character. She doesn't want to become a gatherer because, you know, that's what her tribe wants her to become because she's female. But she wants to be a warrior. So a couple times you see her sneaking out into the woods and practicing with her weapons. Basically, weapons she uses an axe. And later on, you kind of see her brother trying to help her out become a better warrior, and kind of see something in her that she could be greater than what the tribe was trying to make her. Also, there's love between both of them, or respect. At the same time, her brother kind of thinks the old way of thinking for a woman during this time. So during the movie, she used different ways to create her weapons, make them better. She's kind of like the MacGyver of the Native American. But every time there's some kind of battle between the Predator against her people, she learns a little more about how the Predator acts, how he uses his weapons, and how can she use his weakness later on in the movie. And you can see her as her grown because, you know, she makes a lot of mistakes. And the Predator makes a mistake of kind of looking at her as not a threat. There's many times in the movie that a Predator could have killed her, but they say, you're not worth it. And during the movie, she's one of the first to notice is like, something's up. This is not normal. You know, she sees a snake that was skinned and it's still alive, and there's these footsteps, and the tribe men are saying, hey, it's just a bear, but it's too big. And there's one scene and she uses a stick to measure footprints of the Predator. This movie is more like a coming-of-age movie / thriller. Is watching her grow and becoming a better warrior, and then proving herself, you know, what kind of person she wants to be that the tribe wants her to be. One interesting scene of her talking to her mom. Her mom hands her a bunch of tools that her dad left her. because we don't know what happened to Dad. They don't explain what happened to him in this movie. And basically, he left her a bunch of tools for her to become a gatherer and not a hunter. So that kind of gives you an idea about the movie itself. The best part, my favorite part of the movie, when the French try to fight the Predator, and they think they're all cocky and they're better at everything, but they get their ass kicked, and then the Predator later on gets a little frustrated with them and blows them away. The only thing I didn't like about the movie is the wildlife. It just looked fake. It looked like it was out of place or cartoonish. It didn't feel like didn't belong there. I think the reason they put too much money in CGI, because I guess the other Predator movie kind of failed. The blockbusters, that they feel the same thing, so they kind of limited animation for it. Maybe the next one will happen. They'll put more money into the wildlife. I think they did an amazing good job of showing the landscape of the area and what it was like for Native Americans during this time without the Predator, But Dan Trachtenberg did a great job directing it. Also, he did the story, and Patrick also wrote it. But it proves that Hollywood can make sequel or prequels good. It's just time and effort. You got to learn what works, what doesn't work, and what the fan want from it. And as long as there's a good storyline and the characters are believable, there's a good chance sequel's going to be great. Yeah, but they don't do it. I think they're just trying to make the new one so fast and so hurry. It's all about the money, and they don't pay much attention what the fans are going to see your movies and what they want to see. You could have a movie, you have the American in a good light, not those typical like Hollywood Indians, in the past, but it's good to see them portray what they were kind of like. Once again, it's an official movie, but it kind of shows how all they're trying to do is survive. They're trying to have a family, trying to do the thing, have a community, and grow from the community like everybody else in this world. So all I would say is a good movie. I enjoy it. I think it's one of the best Predators. I think it's better than the first one, But you can't really compare because there's like two different storylines, characters, and different time periods. But this is a good one. I hope it helps the Predator because for a while it was sickening. It was horrible. Every Predator movie, I wait for the part when the guy from Catch a Predator shows up, tells the Predator to sit down, and asks, what are you doing here? I think it's a really shame that this movie was never in the theaters. I believe this movie would be a great movie. I would believe a big box office draw. But hopefully, this proved to be a great movie, and the next one will be in the movie theater. And I can't wait. I can't wait. It's getting me really excited for the future of the Predator series. That's what I have to say about this. Please like and subscribe. Let me know what you think, and maybe do better next time. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll be at the nursing home pretty soon. I'll be watching real movies in the movie theater pretty soon, so that'd be great.